That way you'd have different piles, so you don't have one big pile of 800 cards to look through. You go, okay, I'm looking for a hand trap. I go to my hand trap pile. If you catch my drift, because that's where I'm at right now. I just have a big pile of stuff everywhere, but I don't know.
Trade-ins.
How many?
3.
These are all outside of decks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have another set of trade-ins then. Probably.
Yeah. They're probably in my gimmick puppets.
Or Blue Eyes, yeah.
Yeah. I think I see 4 artifact Lancia.
So, can you do this for me real quick and separate the ones that you had so we can actually make progress here? Because I can make like 4 or 5 piles here, and this can be a lot easier for you. You just give me a second here. And then when you tell me that, I'll just tell you what pile to put them in. And then that way you don't have a big stack of like a bunch of cards, what I'm saying. That makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to make a hand trap. I want you to make a hand trap pile, a floodgate pile, a like staple generic pile, and like a side deck board breaking, situational type pile. So you already know what the hand traps are, you know what the floodgates are, you know what the generic stuff is, and then like the side deck stuff, like the kaijus and stuff like that. So you can put like the kaiju stuff in a pile, you can put like the phoenix and unicorn in a pile, Gozen and rivalry in a pile, and then the hand traps, and then you can put like the omega with you can put that with generic, or you can put it with hand traps, whichever one, I suppose, because one of the main ways you're probably going to make omegas with the gamma. But that only works if they hand trap you on your turn. Then you gamma them, and then you make the omega. I'm writing these all down here, and I'm recording, so hopefully we can make some progress here. I'm going to try to...
Infinite Impermanence is like hand trap, ain't it?
Yes. I didn't hear you name that, though. And then you can make a pile of cyber dragons, for example. But your main, hopefully you can make the other piles too, like the deck piles. Then you can put the other stuff in other piles as well. Even if it's 1 card, 2 cards, whatever. It's like that's how we will find it and that type of deal. I was literally just about to do this myself. I was like, I guess I could. Okay, so let me know when you're done with that. You can put trade in probably with like the generic cards or whatever, I guess. Like the Phoenix, Unicorn, that kind of stuff. Whatever, like however you want to do it. But I'm just telling you how I would do it. Because that way you could say, well, I don't know where this is, or whatever. But I know I'm missing this pile, or whatever. And then I could say, okay, that would be in one of these 2 main piles. That makes, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
So once you're done with that, just let me know, and, we'll go from there. next time I see you and we can actually sit down and work on this together, you'll know which cards, some of the cards you definitely want to bring with you. Those piles we were working on. Because I know how you always are like, I don't have room for everything or whatever. It's like, well, this way you can get some of the more important stuff, at least. Do you have your deck stuff together? Like all your decks that are in progress? The ones that, like, you have stuff sleeved for? Like, I know you have Blue Eyes and you have that Kaiba deck or whatever. And then I assume you have Gimmick Puppets.
Blue Eyes deck apart, so I probably get my invoked in there.
Yeah, I reckon that's done now. Without the dangers and stuff, I suppose. But I'm sure we can still make it work. Even though I think you do have the danger cards too. You still doing, like, you still have the pile, you still working on the piles there, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm looking through piles, I'm going through my...
Well, did you make those piles then? The generic stuff, all that, or I don't understand what you're doing here. It's not like I can see you.
Right now, yes, I'm making the piles as best as I can.
Okay, well, you can name stuff off. That way I can help you.
Looking through my Blue Eyes, I just noticed I only have 2 trade-ins in that deck.
Okay, then well, you know where a third one is. It's right there in that other pile.
I'm gonna set my Anomaly stuff to the side.
Is that? Is any of that sleeved?
No.
Okay. Okay.
But at the rest of the deck, right here with the Mist Port.
So when you said you found your Chronomalies, is it just literally the cards that say Chronomaly in them, or did you find any other cards with it?
Found
like any extra deck stuff, any staple spells?
Extra deck, Galley Granite, Chronomaly Crystal Power Hunt, Cybertree Infinity, Nova, Chronomaly Esperanza Glyph, which is the new trap. Chronomaly, this is Monster, Magella Glow.
Mm-hmm.
Konami Cambaro figures.
Is that a spell monster or triumph? Or extra? Main deck?
Yeah, I believe so. Konami Temple Trillathon, that's a continuous spell.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's basically it. Because I think they only got two monsters for their support.
Yeah, so you still need to find like Disc, Head, Jet,
In
Moai.
front of me.
You didn't say those, so I didn't know that you had those. So all that stuff's together now then.
I got, let's see here, 3 Disc, 3 Jet, 3 Bones, 3 Skull, 3 Moai, 3 Carrier, 3 Sphinx, 3 Tula Guardian, 3 Colossal Head, 2 Kybrera Tree Bucket, Mind Machine 3, Mud Golem 2, Gordian Knot 3, Pyramid Eye Tablet 3, Konami City Babylon 2, Konami 2 Spill Rocket 3, 3 Stone Edge Methods, 3 Technology, and that's it.
Okay, but at least you know they're together now. Do you know where all your unused sleeves and whatnot are?
Oh, are we sleeving these up right now?
You don't have to. I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
sleeves that aren't used.
Well, I just didn't know if you had them all like in one area, or you had, you know, if you had to find where some of the sleeves were. I figured we'd probably sleeve it up when we have a full deck list in front of us and whatnot. I figured now we were just kind of looking at stuff and organizing it.
I know you were bugging me about the Konami stuff, so we might as well get that out of the way.
I mean, at least you know where everything is, I suppose.
Because I know the Konami stuff has rose like drastically.
Okay.
Because, you know, MCs. Yeah, I got them all sleeved up right here.
What do you have sleeved up now?
I don't have nothing sleeved up yet, but I just put all my Konami stuff together. All the new shit.
Okay, but you realize you just said, I have it all sleeved up now. So I don't know what you meant by that. Either way, I was just clarifying. I assume you have like a tin ready to put all your decks in or something?
I mean, not at the moment.
I don't know that I would really sleeve stuff up when we don't have the whole deck list in front of us. Because otherwise you'll just be taking a lot of it out. So what are you about to work on then?
I'll be right with you in a second.
You have your gimmick puppets in front of you?
I do.
And tell me what you have.
A second. Let's see here. Got the 3 Chimera Doll, 1 Cliff Art Genius, 1 number 88 Gimmick Puppet of Leo, 2 number 40 Puppet of Strings, number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder.
1.
Yeah. Number C88 Gimmick Puppet D.I. Aster Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Gimmick Puppet Dark Strings.
Mm-hmm.
Gimmick Puppet Hunter. All 1. Gimmick Puppet Gigantes Doll, which I just came across one, which I think that the build I was playing, I forget how many he played. I think he played
main point here is just to see what you have and organize it. I'm not really necessarily worried about all that right now.
Let's see here. I guarantee still, I know I have two of these. The Gearsu 1, Fury Doll 3, one Gear Spring Spirit, 3 Terror Baby, 3 Humpty Dumpty. Not sure if I perform Puppet, but I have 1. 2 Rank Up Quick Chaos. Give me Puppet Terror Baby. Yeah, there's that.
That's
3.
You have more than 3 of the Terror Baby?
I have 3, yeah, in the deck, yeah.
So do you have more than 3?
No.
You just named it twice, so I didn't know. Okay.
I believe 3 Trap Trick, but I could be wrong. 3 Machine Dupe. 3 Bistal, I believe. 2 Mega Phantom Beast, Tether Wolf. 3 Gimme Puppet Magnedoll. Oh, there's my Puppet Parade. I need to put that back in this deck. So I have 3 Puppet Parade. I have 2 Gear Spring Spirit. Okay, didn't know that. Okay, so I have 3 Condolence Puppet, but the third one's not in the deck. 2 Trap Trick, so I stick that.
So you have 3 Trap Trick then, or 2?
2.
So you found one on top of the one you already named off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did I already say Magnedoll?
You did.
So, Perform Puppet. So I have 2 Perform Puppet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the deck. I'm gonna get that. What's this? You start to Clown Blade.
Okay, what do you have in there?
It's not done yet.
But what do you have? So I can write it down.
1 Gemini Seraph Knight. 1 Norden. 186. 179. Alan Boxer Elite Yoke. Dark Rebellion Seas Dragon. Castel. Road Champion Excalibur. These are all 1. Gaga Samurai. Gaga Cowboy. Storm Exton Knight. Maestro. So that's extra deck. I think it's a Clown Blade, but I don't think it is. But
Sounds like just rank 4 spam and support cards. But either
Shadow 2.
2 Shadow?
Yep. 3 Balance Boxer Glass Draw. 3 Balance Boxer Switch Hitter. 3 Sparrow. Spare. 3 Headgear. Photon Thrasher, 1. 3 Trick Clown, 3 Goblin Bird, 1 Katage Katage, 1 Blue Mountain Butterfly, 3 Perform Mage Hat Trigger, 1 Battle Box of Spirits for reinforcements of the army, 1 Instant Fusion, 2. 1 Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, and Double or Nothing.
Okay.
So that's that.
Are you considering stepping down as...
I found Cyber Pussy Angel.
It's nice. So what specifically are you doing? Just looking through random cards now, or what?
At the moment, trying to find something right now.
I guarantee you, whatever you're looking at, if I knew what it was, there'd be something in there that I would tell you to put in this something. Or we'll get you started on something.
Here, old Levi.
You do. So whatever you've been looking through this whole time, you've seen nothing that really caught your eye.
Thinking at the moment right now.
About? What are you thinking about?
Just step. There's Alistair. Talent. $25 card.
Do you sleeve that up?
At the moment. Oh, at least not yet. Okay, here's my dangers.
You have all of them sitting there?
The ones that are played, yeah.
So you have Thunderbird and Bigfoot.
Yep.
You have Nessie or Jackalope?
I have 2 Nessie.
I assume you haven't found Jackalope then yet, right?
I don't have him.
Okay, then that's all I needed to know.
Extra Thunderbird.
You found a 4th one?
I believe so. You need one?
Not that I know of at the moment, but I would put it to the side.
Yeah, I have 4. Yeah, you and your... I had a couple of laughs and giggles on that video.
I reckon.
You talked about, don't you dare strike me, you scrubs.
Oh yeah, I knew it was, I knew it was one of those situations because I actually tried to get my TV in it and what I could. It's kind of difficult to hold it, but
So,
I did what I could.
apparently now I have 4 Bigfoot because I pulled one in that maximum gold.
Okay. What was the other thing you had 4 of? It was Thunderbird, Bigfoot, and then there's 4 of something else. I just forgot. A Gamma.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the 2 Nessie, so I'll put those. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna put those in yet.
Nessie, it might go in your Blue Eyes build. If not, I'll find something else for it. Whether it'll be like if you build a Thunder, like a Danger Thunder, or like there's a lot of different things you could build it with.
There's Danger Thunder.
You can build anything pretty much. It's kind of the gimmick. Anything that wants to go to the grave, you ever build Grand Magic, you can play Dangers in that. Play Dangers Dark Worlds. You can play really anything that likes to be discarded or doesn't mind going to the grave. Or Chaos builds. Or anything you can play Dangers and Gimmick Puppets. I don't think you play Nessie necessarily or Jackalope because they're not level 8s, but I've seen that. I've seen Danger for Hires. I've seen a lot of different things.
You seen what in Gimmick Puppets?
Those were all Dangers. I just told you all the decks that I've seen Dangers in. I've seen Danger Crusadia, Thunder Dragon, Blue Eyes, Fur Hire, Dark Worlds, Grand Magi. Probably some kind of zombie build or something dark that likes to go to the grave. Wouldn't be surprised in Light Swarms. Like, really anything. You could think of pretty much anything. I'm sure it's been tested at one point and worked. But I know that Danger Thunder or Danger Crusadia, those were topping decks at one point. Back when they were really good and whatnot for whatever reason.
Oh, I found Numeron stuff.
Okay. You putting that off to the side then too?
Yep.
What's that?
There's Numeron wall. That's very important. Because I have you bastards. So it looks like I have 3 Numeron wall. Oh, 3 Numeron network and 3 Numeron calling.
Mm-hmm.
What's this Numeron?
What is it?
Numeron chaos ratio?
3?
Yeah, trying to read and see what it does.
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the main cards.
Face number C1 Numeron chaos gate somewhere. Oh, okay. So if you have C1, which is chaos number 1 Numeron chaos gates, you affected. If one of your Numeron and 4 of your number exceed are banished or in the graveyard, summon 1 number C1000 Numeron Nunius from extra deck that becomes 10,000 attack, 10,000 defense.
Magic Cylinder.
And if you do, attach all 5 targets to it as a material. Also, you can for the rest of the turn. So what? Like Dorn. Alright. Well, I do have 3 interrupts, 2 slumbers now, so.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a call for an uprising.
So were you actually subscribed to that channel that I uploaded on?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of my bigger backup channels. It's probably where I'll be uploading for the next week or so. Which one of them has I believe one has a strike on it as well. So, not gonna probably be uploading that one until after April. So I don't want to get another strike or get 2 strikes at once and then get the channel shut down. Because I've actually seen that happen where they can strike you twice in one video. Or before even uploading. So, yeah. Fun.
Did a Family Guy episode that's many agendas that the humor death.
Yeah, it was just so dumb. I was like, okay. Because I was gonna, like, do, like, the first little clip. I recorded, like, a couple clips of it, and then I was like, okay, this is just dumber and dumber and more agendas and this and that. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, it just kept going. So I rewound it. I'm like, I'm just gonna record this until I see normalcy or whatever. And I didn't, so. And I was like, okay, that's enough of that.
I think I'm gonna text your good old buddy on tell him something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dark Artist Lewis.
Okay, well, my good old buddy could be many, many millions of people, thousands of people. But yeah, I reckon. And what are you gonna say to Mr. Armed Duelist?
Oh, where's that? I gotta find that. Like Numeron.
He's do what?
Do you know that Slifer Numeron video we reacted to?
What do you? Yeah. What's the point?
Has to do a deck profile of it.
I think he has a Facebook and crap, and Twitter and everything under the sun. They all usually do.
So I'm gonna say, hey, Dark.
Yeah, because I think I know his name. Or at least a screen name. Because he most definitely has a Facebook page or something.
Could you please update your Slifer Numeron deck on file?
It might take him a long, long time to get to it, but I reckon at least if you ask, you've done your part for the moment. So what are you doing? Doing this on YouTube or what?
This is Cosmo and Slifer Numeron.
Okay, so you're commenting on that video?
Yeah, I commented and say, hey, could you please update your Slifer Numeron deck profile video?
It's easy. It'd probably be easier for him to see if you went to his newest video and commented that.
So his recent video, he just went.
That's what I would do. Because it would show up. It probably would show up first or something or another.
So his info.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm planning to do reactions on a bunch of his stuff and whatnot, as long as my internet will work.
I'm waiting on your little rant video too about his Cosmo duelist or whatever.
Oh, I can sit down and, you know, I've got literally thousands of videos and thousands of other things I'm doing, so it's like I'm trying my best here. I did a little video on the way home last night, but yeah.
So that one video that you were like thinking that you didn't know what they were with the grandpa and the dude, you were like you weren't sure what they were.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know this backstory here.
Basically, that's his grandpa.
I kind of figured. I was like, okay, because if this guy didn't know him, he'd be punching him out or something. And you realize I've seen half of the things that you've sent to me before. I saw the Goldberg call before, like half the new ones that you just sent.
Hey.
I've seen those. There's a neurologist, which is a brain doctor. A neurologist.
They're like, oh, God, man, Jesus.
I was laughing my butt off about how every time that doctor got scared, or not the doctor, the old man got scared, I'm like, he'll be glad to hear that, he'll be glad to hear that, he'll be glad to hear that. I had to say at least 20 to 25 times. I was like, okay.
So, those were basically music videos. That's why you were seeing a lot of skipping. They try to make it look cool.
I'm familiar. I was watching. If you're talking about the Jurassic Park and whatnot, I know all about that.
Yeah.
I understood that they were cutting a lot. I'm like, holy crap. It's like, cut, 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 cut. I'm like, holy cow.
Then there was the one you were like saying, oh, nice demon present or sign.
Oh, the alien crap or whatever, where the office guy was in it, and he was running from it or whatever, and they were hiding.
It's not a demonic sign or whatever you said.
Well, what was it supposed to be then?
It's basically, all it is that it's a horror movie and all these aliens come down from somewhere and they kill everybody.
Okay, I'm not going to go into that, but okay. I knew they weren't dinosaurs, though.
Well, you said they were dinosaurs.
Because I thought they were at first, and then I saw, like, the close-up when they were at the end near the car or whatever. And then I was like, oh, okay, so it looks like some kind of other creature. It's not, doesn't look like a dinosaur to me.
Oh, boy. But I did find a Lure of Darkness.
You have 3?
Yes.
Okay. Recommend putting that to the side.
Then, I mean, I'm glad you like the Pokemon videos, though, because I was like, yeah, you're going to like these.
Yeah. And the one was like 30 seconds long, too, so it was like, oh, okay, that was fairly simple. You can just add them to your thing or whatever, add them to a playlist or whatever, and we'll get to them. It's not a big deal. Now I just need to send you a crap load of videos to react to and whatnot. That'd be great. You're just driving or whatever, and I get you to react to some stuff or whatever. That'd be fantastic. And just be audio, most likely.
Well, that's the thing, though. Can I record and watch YouTube on my phone? Because if I get out my camera, then the recording will stop.
Record on your DS or whatever. Don't you have what? You have your so you have a TV at home, right, that has internet, right?
Yes.
You have one DS that can record that I know of. Then you have a computer too that your grandpa has, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in theory you have 3 to 4 devices if all goes well. Or you could react to pictures or something like that. I mean, you know, there's ways around things.
I can react to your video. That's not a problem. Like, if you send them my way, I'm going to react to them. But
Well, yeah, I try to pick the best ones. Like that's why I don't like shove 25 million of random stuff. I send you like, I'm like, okay, this is one that's really good. I'll have him watch this or react to it. Just trust me, I could send you 100 times what I actually do send. And a lot of times I try to watch them before I send them too.
well, probably tomorrow. Well, Dark Arm Village does have a Chronomaly deck profile of the new support, but I'm not a fan of it. But
Well, yeah, because he has the two expensive cards that are going to be really good to make the deck good. That we have to wait for a reprint, and then there's still going to be, like, the new pot card's still going to be $30-40 after a reprint. I can guarantee that. Which it might not even be in tins. It might be in a side, like one of those side sets to sell those. Because that's going to be the big card out of the set. One of the main ones. What's it called? Pot of
Prosperity.
Prosperity. That's it. Yep.
So, help me write this comment out for Dark Arm Duels. So,
Just, I'd like an updated video of Slifer Numeron. That's all there is to it. And it might take him a while to see it or whatever. I mean, he looks at his comments and stuff, so eventually he'll see it.
yeah, because if I go down, is that Cosmo, Blue Eyes? There's a Shark deck from 2021.
So now you're just looking at deck, like, some of the deck lists or whatever.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, do you still have your cards laying out, or did you put those away yet?
I'm about ready to put them away because I gotta get ready here soon.
Okay, then go ahead and put those away while you're thinking about them. Because I didn't want you to, like, leave them laying around or whatever and then rush out the door. Whatever. And you already know I have deck list, you have, you know, we have pictures, we have playlists, all kinds of stuff, so you don't really have to dig too far. Or you can just tell me, can you find this deck profile or whatever? And I can find it, just let me know.
It's 2021 deck profiles because I know it was.
Well, you realize I like to look at all of them because, like, for example, the 2021, 2022 ones, you're not going to find the stuff. You're either not going to own it because it's going to be too expensive for a lot of the stuff, or it won't be on the game. I'm not saying all of them will be like that, but you can pretty much expect that a couple cards in there
Here it is.
might be rough. So if you tell me what to look up, you know, that's kind of what we're looking at. That's kind of interesting. Dark Arm Duelist just put on YouTube a picture of a new Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, level 8 Wind Dragon Synchro Effect Monster. Generic level 8, has 2 effects, and they're both kind of decent.
So what?
You were cutting out there, I didn't catch that.
I said that he plays 3 Diz, 3 Rocket, 3.
Sir, we have all these deck profiles already. So I'm not sure why you're looking it up and whatnot. We already have these written out and pictures and all kinds of stuff.
Only expensive.
And if you don't have it on your playlist, put them on your playlist. That way we can go and look at them. And I made a whole playlist today called React To or whatever. So I've got a lot of ideas just off the top of my head here. gotta tell me what you're talking about.
Please tell Chris that I'm sorry for replacing my seat.
Yeah, just real nice. Real nice. Did you get your cards put away?
I'm doing it right now. I got the cards to the side that
Well, make sure you put them in a box or something away from the rest of them, where you know to come back to them and all that type of deal. I've got like a page of cards that I don't know if these are what you have, but it kind of looks like you might have these. Or there's some that you have and then some that I recommended. I wrote this a while back, so I've got that laying around. There's some people I've heard, it's like, it should come back, it won't even affect anything. I'm like, I don't know about that, pal. I mean, if you have no cards, though, in hand, and then they set that, then you don't get the draw. At least the next turn. Like, you could definitely screw people over. Like, you could draw somebody, the draw reincarnation combo, whatever, they lose their hand, it gets banished, and then they can't draw the next turn. Then they just lose that turn. Because they have nothing. So I would be kind of skeptical about bringing that back. It's not nearly as good as it used to be necessarily, but I'm sure it would definitely still do some stuff. I have some deck profiles written here. More deck profiles here. Written out. Here's your list of favorites or whatever. Or no, this isn't the list of favorites. This is my little list I was working on. What are you glad you found? Yeah. those in there.
I'll make that. Probably work on that blue light build tomorrow. That one you saw with alternative.
Okay.
Well, got put some like fusion.
I mean, I have a lot of Blue Eyes builds off the top of my head that I can pretty much get you a start on. It's not difficult at all for me.
Yeah, that's all for it. Wait.
I mean, it's almost 2, so I reckon whatever you gotta do here.
Yep. What I want to do.
All I heard was something about
I
one.
want to take a shit.
That's good.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Kind of recommend it. It's a normal bodily function. It's necessary.
Well, here's another card Darkon Delicious release. This is Densetsu no Kenshi Chaos Soldier. The Legendary Sword Master Chaos Soldier. Level 8 Earth Warrior Ritual Effect Monster 3000 attack on 500 defense. You can ritual summon this card with Chaos Form and Super Soldier Ritual. This card cannot be source summoned except by a ritual summon. So it's going to do 3 effects. So first, before you conduct your normal draw, you can reveal this card in your hand to your opponent. Instead of conducting your normal draw, add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Second effect, your opponent cannot activate effects during your battle phase. Third effect, when an attack by this card that was ritual summoned using a normal monster, destroying an opponent's monster, you can shuffle all cards your opponent controls into the deck.
I reckon.
I bet you look back to some of the call for uprising or whatever.
You realize I literally take his content and upload it on many channels, but I reckon.
You probably want me to react to some of it.
I might get there one day. Cross my mind. I reckon if I'm awake and I'm not busy, this is what I've been doing. I literally have went through at least a notebook or 2 in the last couple weeks. So right now I'm looking at some stuff here. It's literally like overwhelming to me how much I can do. But that's like a positive thing, not a negative thing to me. Because I have things to do. I'm never like, I have nothing to do. I don't know why you erased all those videos or whatever for random react or whatever. You could have just left. I reckon, but the one that said random react, that's how I found your stuff. I went through there and did that, so I wouldn't really erase those videos, just because I reacted to them or whatever. But okay, that way we know what I've reacted to and whatnot. I can go directly back to them, or then they're there.
I wonder if I can go back and what you reacted to, I can probably put them back on there pretty good.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just let it build up.
It's just hilarious to do that. Just just made me say, just because of that, you were just like ranting on. I mean, I could tell that you didn't like the dark humor crap. I thought you would, but.
I mean, I didn't think they were really funny or creative at all, really.
You were saying that that's the kind of stuff you like.
At times, it just depends on my mood and whatnot. You realize I have to dumb myself down to enjoy things, but yeah. Like, I try my best. I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. Like, that's kind of creative. And I was like, okay, I'd either heard half of those jokes or whatever with the mom and whatnot and all that. I reckon that's what you're referring to. And I was like, okay,
clips.
You might get me sometimes, you might not. It's, it just works like that. I'm not overly trying not to laugh or whatever. I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, sure.
I don't know if you heard me or not, but that's an attractive book of Eclipse.
You found Book of Eclipse?
Yeah.
One? Two?
Yep.
That's one of the cards that people used to play. Just because you could do it and then, like, you could flip down or you could bait out negates or something. Like, say you wanted to flip down the Monarch card so you could go to the... Well, actually, I don't know how that would work, but... Bad example, but... I don't know. Say you could flip down, like, 90 or something like that. And then that way you wouldn't have to worry about a monster effect being negated. And you just have to kill it that turn, because if not, then they get a draw on the end phase. But yeah, that was a very, big deal. That and flipping stuff down still is relevant, because they can't link it away, they can't, there's certain things they can't do. Or they can't use it for like an Xyz summon if they want. So, I mean, it definitely is relevant at times. Like, you could flip down a Nova before they make Infinity, for example. Yeah. Like, there's possibilities. Or you could, I know it never happens now, because almost every card gets their effect on summon, but back in the day, if you flipped a card down on when it was summoned, then it wouldn't get its effect, because it would actually have to activate the effect, not automatically hit board. That's kind of how that works. And then there's other cards that if they're flipped face down, like if they're equipped to something, then they die, or, whatever. They leave the board. I believe dinosaurs used to play it at times. Just because you could flip stuff down and then attack with Conductor. And you didn't have to have another monster in hand or whatever.
Dinosaurs play what?
Well, I'm talking about Book of Eclipse.
Wow.
That's what I've been talking about this whole time. I'm saying I think they did at one point. It is an idea.
So you probably plan to record those random videos on your TV again, right?
If I'm home, yeah. If my internet works, yeah. That's why I try to make all the content I can but I make so much content I can't record anymore at times. So I try to record them and upload them as soon as I can, and then erase them. And then I try to always be doing something while I don't have internet or not home or what have you. If I'm sitting in the car somewhere, I'm writing down lists, or I'm looking at something on my phone. You know, staying busy is, you know, an understatement, we'll say. I have this table full of cards here, a lot of stuff that I was gonna see if you had or whatever too that I need to look through, build decks and that kind of stuff whenever I get around to it. So you about to head out then, or what?
Yeah.
Well, you said you had to take a dump or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah. I already took that dump.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh.
Better out than in, I suppose. In that case. I was gonna say, if not, you might want to, you know, drink some fluid or stuff today and probably be okay. I'm gonna have a long video up right now. It's been recording for 1 hour and 13 minutes right now. So, there's that.
You probably hear the baby goats in the background too.
I heard something, I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they're baby goats. They're going to be back down with their mom.
Yeah.
This weekend.
I did make a bunch of those, like, troll decks or whatever. I was working on those last night when I came home. On the game. On the TV Switch. I tried to build, like, Nurse Burn, like the Final Countdown, Mystic Mine. I was making them kind of disgusting, too. Like, I was just thinking off the top of my head, I'm like, oh, this doesn't hurt me, this doesn't hurt me, this doesn't hurt me. And just play them. Then I thought about playing, like, a bunch of different hand traps at one. And stuff like that, so. Like, for the Mystic Mine deck, for example, like, you could probably play Gamma, because you never have monsters on the board. And stuff like that. And obviously, there was a lot of cards I was missing, and that kind of thing, so that was not fully complete.
Yeah.
And I reckon if you're ever, you know, playing Arceus or whatever, and not on the phone with me, you could, like, record you playing Arceus, or, you know, Brilliant Shine, whatever you play or whatever. So it's like, there's always time to be working on that kind of stuff. Because we don't have any Arceus footage yet. We don't even have Brilliant and Shining. Yeah, you do. But, like, not of us together. And whatnot. If I get some time, I'm hoping to work on those list of cards that you found or whatnot, and say, okay, let's figure out the main deck we're going to work on. We get that one done, we're going to put all the good stuff in that, and then we'll move on to the next one and try to, you know, move it along. So you in the car yet?
Yeah, I'm in the car.
Rick. I'm glad you called today, because at least we're making some progress.
Well, earlier it didn't sound like you were happy I called you.
Because you weren't making any sense, and I was trying to tell you, like, organize the stuff and send me pictures or whatever, and then you weren't listening to what I was saying, and I was like, okay, so what are we doing here? Like, tell me what you're doing. And when you don't answer, I'm like, okay, I'm lost. So I was very confused. We'll see what's going on tonight here.
Well, I doubt I can stay tonight.
Okay.
Or tomorrow because I got goats that bottle feed.
Okay. Well, that's good to know then. Helps me plan my day then. I found another piece of glass here and I threw it over this way and now I don't know where it went.
Are you trying to throw it?
I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. I threw it out of the way. Just couldn't throw it to the trash can. There we go. I was actually surprised it was, visible and I saw it.
Yeah.
So if you get time tonight or whatever and on break or whatever, what are you planning on working on? Some ideas.
Probably listen to music on break and play my game.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing last night.
Yeah. You could probably, you should start carrying your DS and stuff around. That way you can record yourself and that kind of deal. That way you always have something to record on, something to play on, and then something to, like your phone. If you're not recording on your phone, then you can use your phone for whatever as well. For audio, or video, or what have you. Calling, texting. Where exactly are you at with Arceus then? Just the same spot with the Blissey and all that?
Yeah.
I reckon.
I want to be at least 75 so that I actually have a chance against someone. If I have to battle anything.
I suppose, whatever you want to do. Sounds like it might take a little while, though.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Do you happen to know, you don't know how many emergency teleports you have, correct?
Not top of my head now.
Okay.
I know I have 3 Dark Ladies.
That's good. I reckon that'll be a whole thing as soon as we find all that. Just try to remember, if you're not really doing much, that you can record yourself or whatever. Record you playing or talking or whatever. Where you're just making content, right? If you're watching a video that you can react to or what have you.
Yeah, I was watching some GX last week. I found a really funny scene on one of the episodes. I gotta find it. Like, they were in like a spa or whatever. They're in a pool, and Chaz was saying something to Jada, and then Cyrus splashed water on Chaz, and he says, "Come on, Chaz, play with me." Or something like that. And Chaz gets so pissed off. He says, "I want to Chaz you up."
Mm-hmm.
I was like thinking in my head, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I reckon. That's one way to put it. So I'm waiting on 3 things in the mail that I haven't gotten. So we shall see if what's going on with that.
Maybe they're at your mom's.
I don't think so. I would have probably heard about that kind of stuff too. 2 I don't think came. One is an eBay order that claims to have came. And I'm pretty sure it said that it came to my place, not Mom's. So I'll give that a look and whatnot here. Probably shortly.
Yeah, I was looking at my judgments and strikes. I have 3 judgments and 1 strike.
You have 3 more strikes. Remember, you just got them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think you wanted them to me yet, but...
I thought I gave you 3 strikes already.
No, you gave me... Last time I saw you, gave me 2 Raigekis.
Okay. Let me see how many strikes I have in here then, because I could have swore I gave you 3. Yeah, I think I have 15 strikes here. So that would make sense.
Yeah, then I was watching Larry and All last night off of TNBS.
And that in the corner.
Yeah, no. I was trying to find a video of Malicious Bane, but I got sidetracked because I found a video where one of his favorite videos because he did something funny and I was laughing so hard at it.
Yeah. Reckon that's when you would playlist that, so you know where to go. What specifically was going on with this video since you're not elaborating?
Well, I know it's like an immortal destiny, which is Mikuro said.
My question was, what were you watching of his last night? You said you got sidetracked by it.
What did you say that last phrase you cut out?
They said, what specifically were you watching last night that had you sidetracked?
Oh, there was another video that I watched and I played it because it was a Konami Crew video. This dude like set off like a firecracker and he says he's and he lit it and it made a loud boom and this guy goes, damn!
That was the Larry video?
No, it was a Konami Crew video.
Okay, and what was the Larry video?
The Immortal Destiny with Malicious Bane. He has a playlist that's called Larry in a Hole. It's got 23 videos.
Okay. I reckon.
Like, he spends $40 on packs and see if his budget's good or low.
Alright. Which always changes, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
At the very time of pulling it, you can say something's cheap or not, but then even if you pull an expensive card and you're trying to make profit off of it or whatever, you might not be able to get rid of it or what have you. So that's a very realistic possibility as well.
Too late to dig on the truck lamp.
What's happening?
No, I forgot my take my pills. That's okay.
You don't have any crazy drivers out there yet? Any deer? Nothing?
No, I had a blue diesel truck speed by me, but
That's
about
fun.
it.
So the goal is to really try to get that blue ice stuff done first and foremost, right?
Yes, that's my goal.
Is there anything off the top of your head that you think you might need to find that isn't together with it, or that you might have to, whatever?
I gotta see if I can find my mecha bug because I thought you gave me one.
Okay.
Um,
Excuse me.
I can't think of. Like, I know I have 3D fusions. I have. Oh, I'm trying to think.
So
Dragon's meter.
I don't know what you're going for here. You're trying to make an invoke and then that Predaplant one?
Yeah, the one with the alternative.
The alternative ultimate.
Yeah.
You have to specify here. I reckon. So, yeah. You realize there's going to be a lot of crossover with that. Because once you get one of those decks done, you're going to be missing a lot of cards from the other one that you don't have a crapload of. Like trade-ins, melodies, your recursion cards, your search cards, maybe some of your main deck ones, I don't know. Your extra deck. So you want to make one really good one, and then the other one will work on over time or whatnot. So you found the Darlington Cobras, and you found the Defusion, so that's a good start.
The what?
The Darlington Cobras and the Defusions, that's a good start.
Yeah. And I found Scorpio.
Yeah, but just remember, like I said, you're gonna you're gonna finish one of those decks, and then you're gonna be missing a lot of the same cards from that same deck, like I just told you. So already you can expect that. What's the next deck you want to work on after Blue Eyes then?
I don't know. Probably Cosmo.
You don't have Cosmos done.
Yeah, but I can get them ordered and then I can work on them.
Well, yeah, the point would be to work on the ones that you have.
Always.
Okay, Chronomalies it is. Anything off the top of your head that you might be missing there?
Well, I know I have all the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I have the 36. Another Machin mech would be nice, but...
So what you'll need to do is find staple cards and extra deck cards. Probably. That's what I'm getting out of that.
I really don't see how you can play Infinity and Anomaly.
Because Golden Jet changes their levels.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said that, there was a deck I said that needed to change levels. I don't know if it was Heroic or it was Heraldic or Boxers. Either way. All of them could use level modification, would be nice. Such is life. What non-Chronomaly cards do you think you'll play in there, including the extra deck?
I don't know.
I know Dark Arm Duelist played some Kaijus, but that's, you know, we'll see about that situation. I mean, you're probably going to play like rank 4s, because they can make rank 4s, they can make rank 5s, they can kind of make rank 3s. You have the Gallant Granite, and then just generic links. A lot of things are going to play generic links, like Phoenix, Unicorn, Cerberus, Boral Sword, Appaloosa. You know, the cards that you have. Probably IP Masquerena, probably Borreload, probably Access Code, that kind of thing. You're going to be running in, as you build decks, you're going to run into, a lot of decks will be playing the same cards, and you'll eventually run out of your copies. That's why I'm like, let's just work on, you know, we'll get one done, and then we'll see what's left. Having them together is a big step. There's still a lot of stuff that you didn't find or whatever today that I know you have. Like, I didn't hear anything about Cosmos or dinosaurs today. I think you have, like, pretty much all of Monarch somewhere. A majority. So, yeah. Making progress. Do you know where Nebula Dragon or Galactic Spiral Dragon are?
I gotta find them.
Even though I don't know if you'll even play them in either of those builds. Well, the Invoked you probably will play something or another. But as soon as I can sit down and we're actually working on the deck, I can tell you some things. I gotta see what all you have for Blue Eyes, though. because I have a list of what you have for like Chronomly, for Gimmick Puppets, and the rank 4 stuff. And you know there's going to be a lot of cards that you're going to have to find in binders and whatnot. Like a lot of extra deck cards, because I know you have a couple extra deck binders.
Yeah.
Do you know if you have any extra binders or what?
No, not at the moment, no.
Know that you don't have any?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where your water shark deck is?
I found bits and pieces of it.
Well, you should have a bunch of its sleeves. That's the one I'm talking about specifically.
Oh, they're not sleeved.
The character deck was. They were in those like aluminum foil type sleeves. The one with like big jaws and all that kind of stuff, like the anime
Yeah,
deck.
those got taken out.
Okay. Did you put?
Because I was
Go ahead.
Because I was making some other decks, and it kind of got out of.
So did you put the other sleeves of the same color on something else, or like did you just put those sleeves on random cards?
And just put them on something else, but I don't know what.
Do you know where your water shark cards are? Are they
Yes.
together? Okay, that's good. Is your Kaiba stuff still sleeved?
Yep.
And you know where it's at?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. You've got a lot going on, I suppose. Darkhold. No, you Darkhold and you Monster Reborn. I remember.
Yeah.
That was nasty. Even though that Gimmick Puppet deck, I'm pretty sure was nowhere near close to done at that point, but still funny. Because I don't remember having 38 on the board or anything like that where I would have negated something and then you Darkholded me or whatever. How close are you to work now?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Collecting satchels right now.
Mm-hmm. So you have 5 stars?
6.
Hmm.
There's Marple.
What are your levels looking like now? 40s and up?
Yeah, 58 to 40, 49.
It's good, almost to 50s.
Yeah. My starter's almost level 60.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Even though it quote unquote sucks according to your video. From what I heard, that was Samurott was slightly the best starter according to Mystic Umbreon. You know, that's his opinion.
Yeah.
I don't specifically know why, but that's relatively what I heard on one of the videos, I believe. But they all kind of do something different, apparently. I think it's nasty that you have Roost on your guy, though, and that he gets Roost. And I have Swords Dance and whatnot, but still. Because I like to use Aqua Jet, but then it's like I have to waste a turn to Swords Dance, then maybe I can get the Aqua Jet off, depending on how that works. I doubt it, because they would still get a hit in. So what do you think of the new stuff so far?
New what?
Pokemon, I guess, in general? Just anything about the game?
I like it. It's different.
Mm-hmm. You liking your new forms and, new Pokemon and whatnot? The ones that are new to the game?
Yeah. I wish they would have picked, like, Shinx and stuff like that, but I mean, hey.
For what, a new form?
Yeah, like, probably like Beautifly, Dustox, Luxray, Garchomp. Oh no, Garchomp has a new form.
Well, the thing is, didn't they basically just give evolutions of stuff? They didn't really change forms. Except, like, Bascu Legion.
They did do new evolution. Well, they did new forms of Goodra.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, we can always have things that we would like them to do and whatnot, I suppose. So what was the order of the Pokemon you caught? You had your starter, and then what else for your team in order would you say that you caught them in?
Braviary.
I don't think Braviary was your second.
I really don't know on the top of my head.
Well, you had Arcanine, Braviary, Goodra, Zoroark, and then I forget the other one. Overquill, yeah.
Well, I now have Braviary.
What was the newest Pokemon you caught then?
Braviary.
Okay, do you remember the Pokemon before that?
Staraptor. I had Staraptor on my team. Then I switched it out with...
Right, but I'm saying, what would you say on your team was the Pokemon you caught right before Braviary? Was that Zoroark? Was that Overquill? Or one of the others? Goodra?
I had Luxray.
Yeah, but Luxray's not on your permanent team now,
though. Stantler.
Which, yeah, but neither of those are on your permanent team, right?
No.
That's what I'm asking you. What did you catch right before Braviary, would you say? Did you say Zoroark or Goodra came,
I'd probably say Goodra came before, well, Goodra came after Zoroark.
Okay. What are you thinking of your moveset so far?
Well, my movesets on my Pokemon right now,
I'm just asking what you think of them. I don't necessarily need to know them.
They're alright. I mean, they could be better, but so I need to head to Obsidian Falls.
Is that where Blissy's at?
Yep. Right around there.
Did you catch a Blissey yet?
No, it's like 62.
And is there only one of them?
Yeah, but it respawns.
After you leave and come back, right?
Yeah.
Gotta specify that. Yeah.
Oh, I can just fly over here and use Sneasler.
I'm surprised that Family Guy video went up and they didn't say much about it yet.
I thought it was hilarious.
I just figured that it'd get copywritten.
It's Family Guy, dude. They ain't gonna care. It's only Pokemon and kid shows that they care about.
They do that to a lot of things, sir. It just depends if it wants to do it or whatnot. I get stuff all the time that takes down a lot of my old stuff.
Like let's see here, my Skrill video that I uploaded, I couldn't show the picture, but I put it up there anyways, and it got blocked.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Blocked, or you don't necessarily get copyright. Usually I don't get copyright, and I just get blocked or partially unseen, or whatever. And also age restricted, or different things.
Oh, I found Blissey. Come here, you. Ouch. What are you gonna do? Come on.
Can you knock that out with one Pokemon from start to finish?
Yeah.
What's the strategy for it?
Basically, use a fighting type.
Which would be?
Like mine, I have triple arrows.
And that's for Decidueye?
Yeah. And just keep spamming that till it kills itself.
Does it have any bullcrap moves?
Well, I haven't seen it use Salt Boiled, but it has used Calm Mind.
Oh, I just hit it with a physical move. You put in a special defender. There you go.
Well, my Decidueye is level 60.
That's good.
And my Overquill's 50. And there's a Chansey over here.
Probably still give you a lot of experience.
I need to see what do I need to do for Chansey. I need to give it food. Decidueye, attack Chansey. Use triple arrows. Now use Leaf Blade.
Excuse me.
You want some of this, Machoke?
I'm going to say, yes, it probably does. Would be my assumption. If I had to, guess. Oh, yes.
Okay, so I need to go report back to. I still haven't caught that Alpha Rapid Dash. What do I need to do to press? Times he's going to use Stun Spore and a large specimen you've caught. Turn to the village.
Nice.
Well, let me stay here and better go clock in.
Okay. So it's always clock in, but it's not work. Oh.
I guess.
Well, that's what you always say. You don't say you have to go work. You say you have to clock in.
Well, I have to go to work.
I assume after you clock in, you start working. Would be the idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you go then.
Okay. Maybe I'll hear from you at break, or maybe at 10 or whatever. Alright, bye then.
Bye.
Back again here, I'm going to react to Lord Trent's 44-minute video on Blue Eyes combos. So we shall see what he has in mind, type of thing. We'll go from there. I sped it up because I don't want to react to 44 minutes when I can do it in 22. Okay, so he's got a dictator and a map in hand. Okay, that's fine. Map or Legend Stone gets you to your play here. I've seen this play before. I feel like if you ever see people playing Blue Eyes and they have these cards, this combo will probably come up a lot with the Dictator and the Legend Stone. With the send the Blue Eyes and then what is it? Summon one back and then get a search. I think is a pretty good play. Yep. Okay. And you have a needle fiber if you want it. You can make a spirit, you can make an anaconda. A lot of different options. Oh no, he has Deskbot 7 in there. And phase you'll get a summon. You can summon Abyss and then get a second search. Oh yeah, because on summon, yeah, if you play either of those cards, sure, yeah, you can add them. Right, okay. Okay, I pretty much understood that. Yeah, you can go for a lot of different things. Malefic Blue Eyes? Heck yeah. You can add the alternative, you can add that. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 different options here. Okay, we already know this play. Summon that out. You're gonna get a draw, and you can use the effect to summon like a Baroness or whatever you have available. I know Baroness is available. I don't know about that Bahamut thing or the Ruddy Rose Dragon. What a great man. It's almost Baphomet. So stupid. Right, I mean, if you have these in the deck, it depends on what you're going up against, and then it could come up. Yeah, I don't know too much about the Sword Solstice. Alright, so you have 3 interruptions here. You have an imperm in hand? Oh, you drew the imperm, okay. I mean, you could probably chain the imperm to the spirit tag out if you just had a spirit, which is kind of funny. Probably Nibiru as well if you chained it correctly. Interesting. Yeah, this is clearly a combo video more than anything. More than an actual duel or whatever. Guardian Chimera. I don't know. I've never seen that one. Whatever that's actually called here. Oh, that's kind of gross. Dang. And I suppose if you wanted to, you can Moonlight bounce their card too. Their monster. They're all gonna gain 1,000. They're gonna get real big. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely enough for game. I never really was a huge fan of the Blue Eyes fusion build. Okay. Alright, let's not make this an all-day thing, YouTube. This is another friendly reminder that you'll be getting a video here. Real good one. Might have some help with this one. Okay, you're gonna go for the Sage Play again. You're gonna get your search. You're gonna send one. You're gonna discard one. You're gonna add back. And go for Needle Fiber if you want, and then you get another summon from deck. It's disgusting, dude. I see why they banned so many cards in OCG before us. So Needle Fiber. Oh, there we go. Let's make Anaconda, and then Anaconda gives me another card. You don't stop me. That's kind of disgusting. Yeah, as long as you can make Anaconda, like, you know, the best play in theory would be to go for the needle fiber and all that. You can still just make the Anaconda and do this, as long as Ultimate Fusion works that way. Is that card like a dang Shadow Fusion? That's just disgusting. Shadow Fusion is one of those cards that's just ridiculous. Sim Invocation. I pretty much knew these. Okay, so you're gonna have a protection. Or you're just gonna discard it and put it. Oh, you're gonna put it in grave maybe? Yeah, because you can add it, you can set it back to your board or whatever if you summon an extra deck card. Or nice. That's cool. And then you could go for Anaconda and go dump the fusion and do a play there too. Whether he's going to do it or not, I see no issue with that. I reckon the point was he was trying to show off that, you know, that whole situation. Terraformer. What the field spell? You're not playing Beacon of White, are you? Yeah, he's just showing off like all the different cards, clearly. Like most of these cards you're probably not going to play in certain builds. Oh, Mausoleum, okay. Yeah, I remember this card. It's just, I don't think it's really that consistent. But I suppose you could do it. So you can summon 2. That's so funny, dude. This guy is putting like every possibility down. I gotta give him credit. Oh yes, the good old summons automatically. Yeah, that master thing is nasty. Now do the sage effect, and then pop your card and summon a blue. Oh yeah, you can end on rank 8. It looks like. If I did this, if that makes sense. Oh okay. Yeah, either way. Oh no, it's gonna be even stronger than I thought. Auroradon. Oh my gosh. Good old Link Cross days and Infernoble and all that Synchro Eldritch and Adamantipator crap. What is that? Cupid Pitch? Oh my gosh, that's wild. Oh my gosh. That's such a strong card. Auroradon. Deskbot. Whoever came up with that, I tell you what. That's not one I would have known, would have came up with off the top of my head. I know some things like that, but that one went over my head. Oh man, Savage. That didn't even look like that strong of a hand, to be fair. But once you get the Deskbot and the Auroradon, that really starts playing, makes you play. Sure, add your Resonator. Like, I don't know why I would ever play these cards, but okay. I never see some Blue Eyes build like this. Was that a free summon? Yeah. I don't know where Auroradon points to. I think it points down. Plus, you have Sage that you could just pop a card. You have Master. Dude, this is wild. I gotta say. What do you have? Baroness. Yeah, I was gonna say Baroness, and then if you played Herald of Arclight, you could make Arclight. Right. Yep, that's what's nasty about it. Right, right. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, resummon it. Make 97 and then 38. Holy cow, that's crazy. Was just add the burst stream? Yeah, that's what he was referring to earlier. I mean, you could just make another negate. I mean, do you need it? Probably not, but why not? 38, 90, 97. You don't really need Dingirsu right now. I mean, you could, I think. I think that's protection. 1, 2, 3, 4. Savage is so strong. Yeah, there you go. Put an extra monster zone. Put that back in the grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions. That was even stronger than the invoke. A really good invoke danger galaxy Blue Eyes board. Usually end on 3 to 4 monsters, 3 to 4 negate interruptions. Or sometimes more. I end on Linkuriboh 38, 97, Infinity, and then maybe like a Spirit or a 90. I mean, that's pretty cool. Just everybody plays this stuff, though. Like, these engines and whatnot. Just so generic. Cross that designator and sales pitch or whatever. Sales band. Oh yeah, this Maiden's nasty. I think Living Fossil's kind of good in this position. Because you would target the Maiden, get a summon, and then whatever the heck Living Fossil does. Something with reborning. Ouch. Oh man. Oh, Marison. Another summon. Baroness and Herald again. It's pretty similar to the last build. It's just you can do it a different way and you don't get the Blue Eyes Jet and original to make that rank 8. Yeah, that's a non-linear combo deck for you. You can go for a lot of different options besides the same play. Oh, this is going to get nasty. Oh, that's not once a turn? Nice. Make Dragoon with 2 Veilers in hand. There you go. That's going to be a lot stronger than that, I reckon. Yeah, it's only 4. That'd only be 4 summons. Despot. Summon the tokens. Change the levels. Make Savage. With 2 Veilers in hand. Doesn't even look like Blue Eyes anymore. It's gonna be very strange. You play it this way, the extra deck will definitely change up from what I'm used to playing. I remember when people were playing like the Cypher package and whatnot so often. Unfortunately, that kind of got, phased out.
but that game's basically, I know you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching time and I'll be back to this video. So if you would like this video, that would be really appreciated. Thank you.
That's pretty crazy.
Then you can send a dark monster from your hand to the graveyard and destroy all monster opponent controls. And if you activate this effect, destroy this card during the end phase. We then play 3 copies of the Dark Lord Superbia. Dark Lord Superbia is if this
Kinda
card comes
nasty.
back from the graveyard to your side of the field.
At least do a rank 8, I guess. Wish I had a really good level at rank 8 to play, but you know, these die or anything. I can go for Seal or I can go for Cipher. It summons a Blue Eyes from hand or grave, or set a spell, trap. I don't want to save the big guy for later. I have a bounce. Yeah, I should have went for Cipher, left him on board. Oh well. Just messing really around anyways. Still in on a rank 8 by the end phase. Really? Interesting. Wait, I thought I could tribute and sell. Oh, you tribute to return. Oh, no. Oh, it has to be a face up? Okay. Okay then. What? Do I not have a Blue Eyes White Dragon? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, I can't even say how much I've misplayed here. There, let's play. Utopia Lightning? That'd be nasty. Nice. Had either rank 8 or 2 big monsters or something or another. That's irrelevant now. I play this out so bad, it's like, how could I play that much worse?